One tip to ensure excellent espresso beverages is to make sure everything is warm. Warming your portafilter and your shot glass will ensure that when you brew your shot of espresso, it will be nice and hot. Now we've primed the machine, and we've steamed our milk, and we've primed the machine again. Now it's time to brew. What we're going to do now is to show you how to create the perfect shot of espresso using both ground beans and espresso pods. First, let's look at what a shot of espresso should look like. For the first shot of espresso, we are going to use the Raporto filter system with the ground coffee basket. We're going to use some freshly ground Starbucks espresso roast, our scoop, and our tamper. Here we go. Measuring 1 scoop of finely ground Starbucks espresso roast. Place it inside the coffee basket and tamp very lightly. Next, take your Raporto filter, moving the handle all the way to the right as far as it can go, and then release. The handle will automatically snap back into place. That's how you know when the Raporto filter system is properly positioned. Now, place the shot glass underneath the portafilter. Make sure the ready light is on, and depress the brew switch. Stop the brewing at the 1 ounce line by depressing the brew switch for a second time. Looking at this shot, notice the color variations. The heart is thick and dark at the base of the shot. The body of the shot billows to the surface. The shot is topped with golden crema, full of sweetness. All these elements are found in the perfect shot of espresso. This is what you want to be creating. So when you make your drink and take your first sip, you'll say, "This is the taste that I've been looking for. Starbucks quality espresso at home." Now, let's look at how to create a perfect shot of espresso in a more convenient way. Let's brew another shot of espresso using espresso pods. A pod is a pre-portioned and pre-tamped single dose of finely ground espresso that easily and effortlessly makes 1 ounce of espresso. Inside the pod is Starbucks' famous espresso roast. But rather than deal with the measuring and tamping the espresso, the pod does all the work, leaving you with the perfect shot. Before warming the Raporto filter system, let's prepare it for the pod. Remove the ground coffee basket from the portafilter and replace it with both the pod insert and the pod basket. Like we did earlier, use the hot water from the machine to warm the Raporto filter system. You'll notice that the portafilter is now nice and warm. Now we're ready to brew. Remove the pod from the flavor-sealed packet and place it inside the Raporto filter system. Place the portafilter into the brew head and move the handle all the way to the right as far as it can go. Then release it. It'll automatically snap back into place. The Raporto filter system is now ready. Placing our shot glass back underneath the portafilter, make sure that the ready light is green, and depress the brew switch. Stop the brewing at the 1 ounce line by depressing the brew switch for a second time. What you'll notice with this shot is that it has all the characteristics of a perfect shot of espresso, especially the beautiful golden crema. It's full of all the caramely sweetness that will allow you to create the perfect espresso beverage. Now, let's make that beverage. Pour your shot of espresso into your mug. Add your warm milk with the foam on top. And you have just created the perfect cafe latte. And you can get right to enjoying your beverage because cleaning up after using the pods is so easy. Remove the Raporto filter system from the machine. and discard of the pod. There's no mess. That's how easy it is to use the Starbucks Barista home espresso machine with the revolutionary new Raporto filter system for both ground coffee and pods. Now, if you continue to have questions on how to use this machine, or if you have questions on which coffees to use to make your favorite drinks, please give us a call at 1-800-334-5553. Enjoy. Your Starbucks Barista espresso machine will bring you years of coffee enjoyment if treated properly and cleaned periodically. Brewing espresso and heating milk can cause a few problems that are easily avoided with some quick and simple care and cleaning procedures. The three areas of concern are the brew head, the portafilter, and the steam wand. Let's start with the cleaning of the brew head. Before you begin with any cleaning procedure, it is essential to turn off your machine and unplug the Starbucks Barista machine and allow it to cool thoroughly before cleaning. Once the machine is cooled to the touch, you can proceed. At least once a month, you should clean the coffee grounds from the brew head using the brew head cleaning tool included with your machine. Insert the brew head cleaning tool into the brew head with the teeth side up. Turn the cleaning tool to the left and to the right to remove any large coffee particles from the brew head gasket. Remove the brew head tool and then take a damp kitchen towel and insert it into the same brew head area. Now, if you don't have your brew head tool, a damp towel will work just as well. This will remove all the smaller, finer coffee particles that sometimes get stuck up in the brew head. Pull the towel around this channel area. Continue to clean with the towel until there is no discoloration on the towel. Plug your machine back in. Turn on the power and depress the brew switch. The water will come through the brew head and remove any excess coffee particles. Now, for a more advanced cleaning procedure of the brew head, consult your instruction manual. Now let's look at the portafilter. When cleaning the Raporto filter system, begin by removing the coffee filter basket. Take care to remove any remaining grounds from the basket holes. Make sure to rinse the basket thoroughly. If necessary, take a small pin and poke any clogged basket holes in the filter. Place the basket back in the portafilter and then place the portafilter back inside the brew head. Turn the power on and depress the brew switch. The water will come through the portafilter and remove any excess coffee particles. Perform this cleaning process with both the pod coffee basket and pod coffee insert, as well as the ground coffee basket. Never place any parts to the Raporto filter system in the dishwasher. Hand wash only. Lastly, let's turn our attention to the steam wand. Because the heating and steaming of milk requires us to completely immerse the steam wand, many times the milk finds its way up into the steam wand. This can cause problems for you the next time you wish to use the machine. Remember to always clean the steam wand with a damp cloth immediately after each use. If you notice a residue buildup, or if the water flowing through the steam wand appears to be restricted, submerge the steam wand in a tall container of hot water. Allow the steam wand to soak overnight. After soaking, clean the steam wand with a damp cloth. To make sure that the inside is not blocked, turn on the power and open up the steam wand knob. Water will come through the steam wand, removing any milk residue that may be inside. This simple preventative measure can reduce or eliminate the need for more intensive cleanings. If the stream of water still seems restricted, with the machine unplugged, unfold a paper clip and carefully poke the bottom of the steam wand to see if any dried milk is still blocking the exit. If you continue to have questions regarding these three procedures, or if you have other care and cleaning questions, please refer to the instruction manual that came with your machine, or call us at 1-800-334-5553.